Hi, friends. This is the host. And today we are going to continue with our very first story about learning and why the English language is important in our lives. Remember, this is our first story about Lucy and her new life in London. If you haven't watched the first part yet, click on the screen right now. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, English for Beginners. And remember to click on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our new videos. Let's get started. Part 2. Meeting friends once upon a time in a busy city called London, there lived a girl named Lucy. She was 7 years old. She moved from a small village with her parents and little brother Ben. In the village, Lucy didn't know anyone. She missed her old house, her room, her toys, and her friends. Lucy was sad. Her mom said, "Don't worry, honey. Soon you will have a new house, new toys, and maybe even new friends." Lucy wasn't so sure about that, but she hoped her mom was right. The new house, Lucy's family found a nice house near a park with a big garden. Lucy's dad helped her paint her favorite colors on the walls of her new room. Then Lucy's mom unpacked her toys and books. After that, they went out to explore the neighborhood. There was a supermarket where they bought fruit, vegetables, and sweets. There were cafes and restaurants where they tasted delicious food. There was a library with thousands of interesting books. Lucy couldn't wait to start reading them. And most importantly, there was a school nearby. One day, Lucy went to her new school. When she entered her classroom, she saw many children. Some were drawing, some were playing, and some were talking. There were boys and girls from different countries. Lucy sat down at an empty desk. A girl with long hair came to her and said, "Hi, my name is Aisha." "What's your name?" "I'm Lucy." "Where are you from?" "I'm from a village far away from here." "I'm from China." "It's interesting to meet a new friend." Aisha took Lucy's hand and said, "Come on. Let me show you around." Aisha showed Lucy her classroom, the library, the playground, and the art studio. Lucy met many children during the tour. She made new friends and had fun. After school, Lucy and Aisha walked home together. They talked about their families, their hobbies, and their dreams. They stopped in front of Lucy's house and said goodbye. Lucy waved at her new friend and shouted, "See you tomorrow." That evening, Lucy told her mom about her first day at school. She said, "Mom, I met a new friend. Her name is Aisha." "That's wonderful, honey. Making new friends is a good start." Lucy nodded happily. She couldn't wait to see her new friends again. The school trip one day, Ms. Green, Lucy's teacher, said, "Class, we will go on a trip to the museum tomorrow. You can visit different exhibitions and learn new things." All the students clapped because they loved going on trips with their class. The next day, all the students met in front of the school. There were boys and girls from different countries. They had prepared for the trip by learning some English phrases and practicing how to speak clearly. As they arrived at the museum, Miss Green divided the students into groups of 4. Each group had a student from a different country. Lucy was in a group with Omar from Egypt, Yoshi from Japan, and Peter from France. All of them were very excited to explore the museum together. Inside the museum, they saw paintings, statues, and artifacts from different cultures. They learned about ancient civilizations, famous artists, and interesting historical events. While exploring the museum, Lucy and her group had to work together to find the best routes and navigate through the crowds. They helped each other to understand the exhibits and shared their knowledge about their own cultures. At first, communicating in English was challenging, but as they continued their tour, they got more comfortable with using their new language skills. By the end of the trip, Lucy's group had not only learned a lot, but had also made new friends from different parts of the world. Lucy was exhausted but happy after a long day of learning and exploring. On the way back to school, she reflected on how much she had learned and how her English skills had improved. She realized that with practice and a positive attitude, she could continue to improve and achieve fluency. Lucy's adventures continue. The weeks passed quickly. Lucy enjoyed school. She liked learning new things and seeing her friends. One day, Miss Green said, "We will have a school party next week. You can invite your family and friends." Lucy was very excited. She wanted to invite her mom, dad, and brother. She also wanted to invite Aisha, her best friend. Party time, the day of the party arrived. Lucy's mom and dad came to the party. Lucy's dad brought a delicious chocolate cake for everyone. All the children sang happy birthday to Lucy. After the cake, all the students and their parents went outside to play games. Lucy played hopscotch with Aisha and other friends. They also played a game called What's the Animal? Each child acted like an animal and the others tried to guess which animal it was. Everyone laughed and had fun. Lucy was so happy that day. She felt that living in London was a great adventure. Lucy learned many new things at school. She learned about geography, history, nature, and art. She learned how to solve math problems and recite poems. But most importantly, she learned how to speak English. When Lucy first arrived in London, she couldn't understand many people. Now she could communicate with children from different countries. Lucy also made many friends. She played with them during recess, and they had fun together. She realized that learning a new language opened up new opportunities and friendships. Lucy's experience taught her valuable lessons about courage, friendship, and communication. She discovered that trying new things and stepping out of her comfort zone could lead to wonderful experiences with each challenge she faced. Lucy grew more confident in her abilities and learned to appreciate the diversity of the world around her. As Lucy continued her journey in London, she carried with her the valuable lessons she had learned and the hope that her future would be filled with endless possibilities. The end, dear friends. This was Lucy's story about learning English and why it is important. Remember, learning a new language is an exciting adventure. It's like discovering a new world full of opportunities, friends, and experiences. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone does when they are learning something new. Be curious and practice every day, and you will see how much you can improve. And if you want to continue learning English with us, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, English for Beginners. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye. If you want to support us, you can click the thanks button below. Thanks a lot. Or become a member through the link in the description. Would you like to learn English by watching interesting videos? Maybe you would like to improve your vocabulary or learn useful expressions. Before we start, I would like to thank all of you for your great support. You inspire us to create more quality videos. So let's begin. Either way, we invite you to watch this video where we have prepared 10 phrases that will come in handy in different situations. Hi, my dear friends. I'm your English teacher from the English for Beginners channel. You can use it with anyone, your friend, classmate, or colleague. Is everything okay? For example, if your friend came to a party late, you can say, "You should have told me earlier. I would have picked you up." This is an idiom that means you can relax and feel comfortable in someone's house. For example, when your friend comes to your home, you can say, "Make yourself at home." For example, if you spill some coffee on the floor, your friend may say, "Don't worry, it doesn't matter." Phrase no. 1. How could you do this to me? I promise I won't tell anyone your secret. What is the opposite of the phrase you don't say? If you think you know the answer, write it in the comments section. We will check the answers in the next video. For example, if your friend tells you that he got an iPhone as a gift, you can reply, "You don't say." For example, if you help your friend with his homework, you can say, "You owe me one." For example, after a long speech, you can say, to sum up, "We need to work harder." In the third sentence, we should use the present perfect tense. She's been in Britain for 2 years. The present perfect tense is used to describe the connection between the past and the present. We use has for singular nouns and have for plural ones. Has is correct here. Can you find them? Let's go. Only singular nouns need to add an S to the verb. She studies English. These are the 10 phrases you can use in different situations. Spending time is an idiom. We use it to talk about free time. She likes going shopping, watching movies, and spending time with friends. The important thing is to learn from them and try not to repeat them. Remember, we don't need to add an S to the verb if the subject is plural. She still struggles with speaking. She's been in Britain for 2 years and she still struggles with speaking. She likes going shopping, watching movies, and spending times with friends. Mariam loves her life in London. Tell us which phrase impressed you the most and share this video with your friends. The link to this course is available below. It is an amazing course for those who want to improve their English from the basic level to the advanced level. We hope you have enjoyed watching this video and have learned something new. So give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This phrase is used to express disappointment or anger when someone has hurt you badly. Thanks a lot, or become a member through the link in the description. You can also use "What did you do?" But if you want to sound more emotional, "How could you do this to me?" is the best option. If you want to say that you haven't seen your friend for a long time, then this is the best phrase to use. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our new videos. And you can also check out our other videos. We've got a lot of interesting stuff for you. I haven't seen you for ages. How could you do this to me? You promised you would help me. Pay attention to them and avoid making them. Phrase number 2, is everything okay? This phrase is perfect to show your care towards someone. Phrase number 3, I haven't seen you for ages. Phrase number 4, it doesn't matter. This is a phrase you may hear very often. It means that something isn't important. No. 5, you don't say, this phrase is used to express surprise at something. Phrase no. 6, you should have told me earlier. You say this phrase when someone didn't tell you something important in time. Phrase number 7, make yourself at home. Phrase number 8, I promise. When you promise something, you are saying that you will definitely do something. Number 9, you owe me one. You can say this phrase when you do something for someone and want them to do something for you later. phrase number 10. To sum up, this is a formal phrase, meaning in short. So that's it. Now, let's check how attentive you were. Answer the question in the comments. As always, thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye. The following errors are pretty common among English learners. Hi, everybody. Today, I've prepared a text for you, and I want you to read it. Do you see any mistakes? Actually, there are 6 of them. Mariam is a student from Iran. She is 25 years old. She is studying in London in a university. Okay? Let's discuss these mistakes one by one. Mistake no. 2. We don't need to add an S to the verb study. Mistake no. 4. Still struggle is incorrect. We should say still struggles. Mistake no. 5 times should be time. And mistake no. 6. Britain is a singular noun, so we should use has, not have. Now you understand that it's easy to make mistakes. Even native speakers make mistakes. Don't feel bad if you make mistakes. Okay, if you want to learn English step by step and go from the basic level to the advanced level, I recommend you take this course. If you want to support us, you can click the thanks button below. Hi there. Thanks for tuning into our channel. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, share it with your friends. Have a nice day. Bye. Dear friends, welcome to this A1 English listening practice video. As usual, you can download the PDF with a transcript and exercises on our website. You can use this video for a few different things. You can simply practice your listening skills by watching this video, or you can practice your reading skills by reading the transcript. Or you can learn some new vocabulary by looking at the words in the PDF file. Where are you from? One boy said, "We are from Spain." My name's Pablo, and this is my sister, Lucia. Sam replied, "Nice to meet you, Pablo and Lucia. Would you like to play a game with us?" The Spanish kids smiled. Every week, Sam's class would have a video call with students from Japan. Sam wanted to try new foods. One day, Mrs. Brown gave the class a special project. You will write a story together with your friends from Japan. Each week, you write a part, and then they continue the story. Let us know in the comments what you thought of this episode. Also, don't forget to check our website for free PDF study materials. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Sam and his group started. Once upon a time, there was a magic tree in the middle of the city. Every time someone touched it, the tree would tell a secret. The Japanese class continued. One day, a girl named Sakura touched the tree and it whispered, "Look under the big stone by the river." Sam and his friends read the new part and added more. Sakura found a small box under the stone. Inside was a note that said, "Friendship is the true magic." Sam loved writing the story. He learned new words, shared ideas, and worked as a team with children far away. The chef from Italy asked him, "Do you want to help me make pizza?" Sam said, "Yes, I love pizza." He set new goals for himself. To read a whole book in English, to watch a movie in English without subtitles, to write a story and share it online, to keep talking with his friends in other countries. Sam also wanted to help other children who were afraid to learn English. He remembered how he felt at the beginning, shy and nervous. Now he wanted to encourage others. Don't worry about mistakes. Just try and you will get better. The chef showed Sam how to roll the dough and put on the tomato sauce. When it was time to put the toppings, Sam wanted to say, "I like cheese and mushrooms." But he mixed up the words and said, "I like chairs and mushrooms." Everyone laughed kindly. Sam turned red, but the chef said, "It's okay, Sam. English is fun, and mistakes are welcome here." Sam laughed too and said, "Oops, I meant cheese, not chairs." This made Sam remember making mistakes is normal. Everyone makes them, and they can even make people smile. Sam was excited and a little bit shy. He wondered, what if I don't understand them? What if they don't understand me? On the day of the first call, Sam sat in front of the computer with his classmates. The teacher in Japan greeted them, "Hello from Tokyo." The students waved. They introduced themselves, talked about their hobbies, and showed drawings and books. Sam's new Japanese friend, Kenji, showed a picture of his family and asked Sam, "Do you have a pet?" Sam replied, "Yes, I have a cat. Her name is Snowball." Kenji smiled. "I have a dog. His name is Taro." The students asked questions, shared stories, and learned about each other's lives. Sometimes they did not understand a word, so they typed it in the chat or showed a picture. Sam realized that English connected him not just with people in his town, but with children all over the world. They joined Sam and his friends for a big game of Simon Says, played in English. They laughed, shouted instructions, and sometimes mixed up words, but everyone had fun. After the game, Lucia asked, "How did you learn English?" "You speak very well." Sam answered honestly, "I was afraid at first, but I practiced with my friends, watched cartoons, listened to music, and tried to speak every day." Pablo said, "We want to get better too. Maybe we can be pen pals." Sam loved the idea. They exchanged email addresses and promised to write to each other in English. "So let's get started," Sam replied. "I'm writing an email to Pablo. He is my new friend from Spain. We are going to practice English together." His mother was happy. "That's a great idea. But remember to be careful online and ask me if you are not sure about anything." Sam nodded. He knew the internet could be a big place. He sent his first email to Pablo. "Hello, Pablo. How are you? I had fun playing games with you at the festival. What is your favorite sport?" "Your friend, Sam." The next day, Pablo replied, "Hello, Sam. I am fine. Thank you. My favorite sport is basketball. What about you?" Sam felt excited every time he got a new email. He learned new words and sentences by reading and writing. Sometimes he used an online dictionary if he didn't know a word. After the wonderful summer camp, Sam returned to school full of energy and new ideas. He was excited to keep learning English. Every morning, he wrote a new word on a sticky note and put it on his desk. But Sam wanted to do more. He stood at the entrance of the school with his friends. Soon, children and parents from many countries started to arrive, some from France, some from Japan, others from Egypt, Italy, and more. A small family came up to Sam. The mother said, "Hello, we are from Poland. Can you tell us where the main hall is?" Sam smiled. He pointed and said, "Yes, of course. Go straight, then turn left. The main hall is next to the big library." The family thanked him. "Thank you so much." Sam felt proud and happy. Soon, another group came and asked about the activities. Sam replied, "There will be music, dancing, games, and a food tasting at 12 o'clock. Everyone was speaking English. Sam noticed that sometimes he had to think before speaking and sometimes he made little mistakes, but everyone understood him. He realized that English was not about being perfect, it was about communication. He wanted to see how good his English really was. One day, Mrs. Brown made an announcement. Our city will host an international children's festival. Children from many countries will come, and the main language will be English. Our school needs volunteers to help welcome the guests. Who wants to join? Sam's hand shot up. He remembered how much he enjoyed meeting new friends at camp. Now he wanted to help others, just as he had helped Lily and Lucas. Mrs. Brown smiled. Very good. Sam? Anyone else? A few other students joined, too. Together they prepared for the festival by practicing dialogues, learning greetings, and talking about their city. The day of the festival finally arrived. Sam wore his cleanest shirt and put on a badge that said, "Welcome. Ask me for help." During the break, Sam saw a group of kids standing together, looking shy. He walked over and said, "Hi, my name is Sam." At home, Sam's mother saw him writing a letter on the computer. She asked, "What are you doing, Sam?" One day, Mrs. Brown started a new project at school connecting with a class in another country. Later that afternoon, there was a cooking workshop at the festival. This made Sam remember making mistakes is normal. Everyone makes them, and they can even make people smile. Sam's journey with English was full of surprises. He made friends from different countries, helped visitors, wrote stories, and learned about the world. And that's the end of today's story. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, friends. Welcome to English for the Future. It has been a whole year since Sam started his English journey, and now he is 11 years old. Can you believe it? Time flies when you're having fun. Next month, we're going to have an international science fair here in our city. They sat around the table with tasty snacks and yummy juice. "What can we do for our project?" asked Lily. And it's a good way to protect the environment. When he made a mistake, his friends helped him fix it. Sometimes they laughed. Sometimes they repeated a word many times, but they always helped each other. The judge called out, "The award for best teamwork and communication goes to the green team." Sam and his friends jumped up and down with joy. They walked to the stage and got a small trophy. "We did it, Sam," whispered Lucas. "All in English," said Emma with a big smile. These are the things that helped him learn English fast and well. So, pay attention. Tip no satu, practice every day. Even if it's just a few minutes, reading, watching, or listening. Books, cartoons, and songs are great teachers. Tip number 2, speak without fear. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. I made lots of mistakes. That's how we learn. Tip no. 3, help others. Teaching is the best way to remember. If you want to remember a word or a grammar rule, teach it to somebody. And tip number 4, dream big. English opens the door to the world. It helps you to make friends, to travel, to work, and to study. "I'm so proud of us," said Lily. Mrs. Brown was very proud of her students. "You are all amazing." It's a way to connect with the world, to make friends, and to follow your dreams. You can do it too, step by step, day by day. Don't stop when it's hard. Remember, Every big dream starts with a small word. If you like Sam's story, please subscribe to English for Beginners. Tell us about your dreams in the comments. What do you want to do with English? See you in the next video. This is what learning is about. Not just English, but working together, sharing, and never giving up. I like doing things with robots, said Lucas. Sam nodded happily. Very happy. I want to do more. Maybe one day I will study in another country. Maybe I will become a scientist or a teacher or a writer. I want to help people, his mother said. With English, you can do all of that. The world is open to you. Sam decided to keep learning. He wanted to read bigger books, watch documentaries, and even write his own stories in English. He also wanted to help his little sister and his friends at school and maybe even people online. We don't have much time, said Lucas, looking very sad. Don't worry, said Sam. Can we start an English club at school? I know lots of students who want to improve their English, but they need help. It was from Kenji, his friend from Japan. Dear Sam, thank you for being my friend. I learned a lot from you. I hope we can meet again one day. My English is better now because we wrote stories together. Maybe one day you can visit Japan? Your friend Kenji? Sam felt very happy. He wrote back, I hope to visit you too. I will keep practicing English and maybe one day we can travel together. Mrs. Brown loved the idea. Yes, Sam, you can be one of the leaders. You can help new students practice speaking, play games, and maybe watch English movies together. Soon, the club had many members. They met every week, played word games, and even organized a small English talent show. Sam helped shy students to speak. Don't be afraid of mistakes. I made lots of them. That's how we learn. The club became very popular. Students from different classes joined. Sometimes parents even came to watch the activities. There were projects about nature, computers, animals, and even space. When it was Sam's team's turn, they stood in front of a big audience. Sam looked at the people. Some smiled, some looked serious. Some were even taking notes. He took a deep breath and started, Hello, everyone. I'm Sam, and we are the Green Team. Our project is called Green Robot Helper. Our robot helps people recycle plastic bottles. This is good for our city and for the planet. Then Lucas showed how the robot worked. It picked up a plastic bottle and put it in a small recycling bin. The audience clapped. Our robot is simple and easy to use, said Emma. It has 2 arms and it can sort the bottles automatically. It's friendly for everyone. Lily showed her beautiful posters. She drew trees, robots, and children working together. Then Sam said, We had a challenge when the robot's arm broke, but we fixed it together. Teamwork is very important. That's right, said Lucas. If you work together, you can do anything. Finally, Sam said, Thank you for listening. Do you have any questions? A girl from another country asked, What did you learn from this project? Sam answered, We learned that English helped us work with each other and share our ideas with people from different countries. We also learned that problems are normal. If you work together, you can solve anything. The judges were very impressed. They praised the team for their English, their creativity, and their courage to talk about their challenges. We can fix it. We just have to work together. We can ask my dad. He's good with fixing things. So they called Lucas's father, who was really good with tools, and together they repaired the robot. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. The most important thing is to show our idea and our teamwork, said Sam. Yes, added Lucas. And we can also talk about the problem we had and how we solved it. That's right, said Emma. Our project is real. Sometimes things go wrong, but we can learn from the problems and find solutions. I agree, said Emma. But we should choose something that's important. Something that helps people or the environment. Oh, I have an idea, said Sam. Why don't we combine everything? We can build a little robot that helps collect plastic bottles and put them in the recycling bin. That's good for the planet, for the environment, and we can use our imagination and technology and maybe even program the robot. Wow, I love it, shouted Lucas. Let's call it Green Robot Helper. Perfect, said Emma. So they decided to make a robot that reminds people to recycle. Students from all around the globe will come to share their ideas and projects. I need a team to create a project and present it in English. Who wants to join? Sam's heart started beating fast. He raised his hand quickly, and so did Lily, Lucas, and Emma. Mrs. Brown smiled and said, "Wonderful. You four are my English team. You'll work together, think of a good project, and present it in English. Are you ready?" "Ready," they said in unison. Mrs. Brown was really happy because she knew that Sam and his friends could do it. And Sam has been having lots of fun with English. His notebooks are filled with new words and cool sentences. He has made friends from all over the world. He often chats with them online. One day, Sam's teacher, Mrs. Brown, told the class something super exciting. After school, the team met at Sam's house. They divided the work. Sam would work on the English presentation. Lucas would build the robot. Emma would help with the design and decorations, and Lily would make posters and draw pictures. They set a plan to meet every day after school and work together. After a few weeks, they were ready. Sam was practicing explaining the project in English. Our robot helps people recycle plastic bottles. People can use it. Then suddenly, 1 week before the science fair, disaster struck. The robot's arm broke. What do? The day of the science fair finally arrived. The big hall was full of children from many different countries. At the end of the fair, there was an award ceremony. Sam and his team waited a little nervously. After the fair, Sam sat with his mother at home. "Are you happy?" Sam asked his mom. A few weeks later, Sam talked to Mrs. Brown. One day, Sam got a letter in the mail. Before we say goodbye, Sam wants to share his top tips with you. Dear friends, Sam's journey shows that English is not just a subject,